Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is a Star Wars Expanded Universe book review of X-Wing Isard's Revenge. Star Wars X-Wing Isard's Revenge is the 8th book in the X-Wing series. It was written by best-selling author Michael A. Stackpole. This expanded universe tale takes place during the New Republic era, 9 years after the Battle of Yavin. Now, before we get into my overall thoughts, let's get into a brief summary. And hey, comment down below. Let me know if you have read this book. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? I want to know. Now, let's get into that summary. Somehow, Isard has returned. That's right. The Isard that we believe to have been killed was actually a clone. And with Thrawn out of the way, the real Isard is ready to establish herself as the successor to the Emperor. Oh yeah, and Wedge Antilles finally accepts a promotion. Now, as we get into my overall thoughts, hit that thumbs up or the thumbs down. Probably going to be a down this go around because the review feels a little bit lazy. But guys, I really hate to say it, this book was such a boring read. The excitement of the Wraith Squadron, written by Aaron Alston, coming back to this one was just like a sad letdown. This book was not horrible, but it was nowhere near as exciting and fun as the Wraith Squadron books for me. Corran Horn, he believed that the hard battles were finally over, that the New Republic had just a little bit of mopping up to do to snuff out the rest of the Empire, but boy was he wrong. So this story takes place after the Thrawn trilogy, and I love that Thrawn's arrival had disrupted everything, throwing everybody off, but I love that we get into the thoughts of each member of Rogue Squadron about Thrawn, and how they aren't buying into the belief that he's actually truly dead. And of course, we're going to get back to Michael Stackpole's view, his take on the New Republic X-Wing squadrons. We spend way too much time with boring characters and get a deeper look into the strange relationship between two of the members. There's a Bothan and a human. It's really gross, and it's absolutely stupid, in my opinion. But I do like how the Bothans disagree with the relationship. They see it as the Emperor winning, because the Emperor was such a speciesist, if that's... I don't know if that's what they called it or not, but he was anti-alien. So yeah, somehow Isard has returned, and of course, like I said earlier, this takes place after the Thrawn trilogy, where Zahn brings in cloning. Stackpole, he jumps on the coattails and, decides, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring cloning into my story as well, with an enemy that's already been defeated. Let's just bring her back to life. She'll be a clone. And yeah, that's a thing with Star Wars and a lot of other material out there, is the bad guy dies and somehow the bad guy returns. I think in some cases it works, in some cases it doesn't. But, whatever. Palpatine and Dark Empire, I thought that was good. That was good. He's a powerful Sith. With cloning, I don't know, it seems like a cheat. I can't help but feel that in this story things happen and then more things happen. It's dull. It's boring. I felt like the previous books had more structure, a lot more character development. Things were satisfying. There were some conclusions. By the end of this book, I was just tired of the characters and bored out of my mind. So do I recommend that you read Isard's Revenge? No, I don't. But if you're a completionist, then of course you're going to have to read it. So, as for the rating of Star Wars X-Wing Isard's Revenge, book 8 in the X-Wing series, I give it a D. If you think I'm crazy, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe so you'll be notified when I post more videos. Check me out across all social media at The Geeks Attic. Have a good one.